I'm Peter Brett from ToolBUSINESS+HIRE, and we're looking at the Draper 230 volt 165mm plunge saw today. I just thought I'd start by having a quick look at this box, which was one of the most ingenious ones I've ever seen, so that you can accommodate the saw over here and the rails in there. Saves an awful lot on packaging and quite an interesting idea. Put that out of the way. Let's have a quick look at the saw. Fully featured. Everything you'd need on a plunge saw. Solid alloy base. Very good and very robust angles for setting bevel cutting. Dust extraction outlet, which is on a standard fitting. We'll come to these in a minute, two little adjusters for making sure that you slide tightly on the rails to keep things accurate. Also got two handles to keep your hands out of the way of any in danger. Basically the thing follows a similar pattern to other plunge saws that operate. Push the handle forward, push the button forward, that releases a catch there, and then you can plunge the saw. Over here we have the depth setting with an A and a B. The settings take into account the fact that when you're just using it flat on a piece of timber like this, you'll have one measurement, and if you're putting it onto a rail, well, there's going to be a difference in depth, and so you can set it on the other measurement, and so it will go. The settings go right through to about 58mm deep. As you can see, it slides pretty well on the rail. You've got two plastic inserts there to ensure that a fairly frictionless turn. You've got these here so that there's no wobble when you're doing a cut. Blade changing is very good. Basically all you have to do is pull that up. That locks the blade in place, and when you plunge, it uses the supplied hex key to take that off and to replace the blade. I found this blade for my normal usage was a little bit coarse for some of the things I was doing, and I guess you would be better to actually try maybe a 40 or a 42 tooth blade for cutting finer things, but for general cutting that's pretty okay. Would be nice to have a slightly longer cord, but otherwise in general a pretty competent machine. We just want to have a quick look at the rails. Rails are interesting because you have the joiner bar tucked in there, and that just gets tightened up and you can store it in there. Joining them, basically all you have to do is put them there together like that, slide them through, and then make sure that they are nice and tight together, tighten them up, and you've got a pretty decent length of rail that is tightly and accurately held together. So there you have it, a very brief rundown of the Draper saw. We'll have a look at it a bit later, see how it actually works when it comes to cutting.